Hello, welcome back, everybody, to part two of Tales of Exandria, the Tuesday campaign. Before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we give ourselves a few little shout outs. If you have not watched this video already, or the predecessor to it, you should definitely look and watch that because it's going to be on the channel as well. Give us a like, a follow, a subscription on all of our platforms. We have Twitch, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, all of those fun things. It goes to help support our fantastic community. And if you wish to join our community and participate in some games that are inside of a living universe across everybody, please consider joining our Patreon. People on our Patreon are first come, first serve when it comes to new slots that are available. And we are planning on opening up some new ones, hopefully by the end of the year. So, yeah. Uh-oh, that was faster than I thought. Button. That was a little fast. That transition happened way too fast. Okay. Hello. Yeah, you saw it too? Yeah, it was a little... I think I double tapped. Yeah, anyways. Hey, Ogun. Where last we left off, all of you have made your way all the way up to Trustenwald, dealing with a couple of, well, stressful situations over in the Wuyun Gates. It would appear that they are scared of some Jorhassian spy activity that seems to be plaguing all of them. I see everything. Yeah, good for you. And a Jenna Irasol is currently there as well, and Corvus recognized her, but didn't realize who she was until Jasper reminded him of her name once you were only a mere mile away from the outpost itself. You made it inside of Trustenwald, and Corvus gave his best impersonation. Hey! Thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate that, buddy. Where Corvus gave his best impersonation of a guide to Fordrum, going over all of the nice, wonderful ale breweries inside of Trustenwald, as well as a place that would definitely tickle Fordrum's fantasy. However, as he gets there, he realizes sometimes you should never achieve your dreams, because then you see what they're made of. Now, Fordrum's been hacking away, working on some commissioned items for everybody to enjoy as well. What are the other three of you doing inside of Trustenwald?
I was gonna try to look around either in the brewery or, well, the tavern where we're at, or just outside for some possibly outdoorsy, adventurous-looking folks who might have an idea of where this glade might be.
So you're looking for
somebody who looks like they're well-traveled.
Okay, roll me an investigation. Yeah.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation. You're looking for something specific.
All right.
Yeah. 17's not bad. As you're wandering through the city, you do what any newcomer into the Empire would do, which is climb on top of the tallest building and look around. After you scale the side of some canopy, get yelled at by some, sizable, plump gentleman who looks pretty damn old. I mean, he has to be at least 20. And make it to the very top of that roof. You look around the area and you see on top of a different roof, there appears to be a half-elven individual with kind of like a shaggy beard all across their face, little goatee, and they seem to be smoking a large pipe and writing something in a journal while up here. Notably, though, no shoes on.
You said they're a half-elf?
Half-elf, yeah.
Okay.
They're on a different building, not terribly far away from you.
All right. See if I can make my way over to them or wave them down.
Yeah, if you want to climb down and climb up a different building, you have the monk feature of climbing already, right?
No, that's next level.
Ooh, give me a athletics or acrobatics check. If you choose acrobatics, the DC is higher.
Well, I've got proficiency in both. But I like acrobatics better, so 19.
Alrighty, 19's good enough. It takes you a good, 3 minutes or so to scale the side of the building. You have to hardcore parkour up the side, jumping onto different ledges, leaping across, holding onto the ledge, and almost falling. But luckily, you catch yourself, and when you make it on top, you see that individual up there who kind of looks back at you and goes, "Hey, man, how's it going?"
How are you?
All right, man. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. This is my first time actually being in the Empire. Just trying
Oh, man, that is so okay.
Yeah. You look like a well-traveled sort of person.
No, I wouldn't say well traveled, man. I've only just been over, I'd say a good portion of Wildmount as a whole. I wouldn't say anywhere else, though. You know,
That's
many more
more than
lands
I've
to
traveled.
travel.
Of course.
You'll
So
get
think you
there
might
one
have
day,
a-
buddy.
Oh yeah, that's what I hope for. Have you ever been anywhere outside the Empire?
Yeah.
Out that. All right. You ever been up near the Lushgut Forest or anything?
What's that?
Oh, that's
I,
where I'm from.
I don't really know names that well, man. I kind of just
Oh.
go wherever, I want to go.
All right. I feel you.
Yeah.
No, it's the northern part of the Menagerie Coast.
Oh, dude, you want to pull up your chair, you're going to miss the sunset.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
You sit right up next to him, and then you realize you're a good, 150 feet up. Pretty fucking high up here, and you look back, and there's this large circular thing behind you attached to the wall with some symbol on it. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, sunset. It's beautiful, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
What's I'm gonna kind of give that symbol a little bit of a harder look.
Okay. Roll me a history check.
History, all right.
That appears to be the symbol of the Empire.
Okay.
Yeah. You've never seen it up close before.
No, never.
Yeah.
Not too familiar. I'm kind of new to the Empire in most respects.
One thing I fucking hate about this camera, I can actually see that one hair sitting up. I can't find it. I'm just gonna shave it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make Biscuit
Works for
happy.
me.
Yeah. There it is. Yep, found it. So yeah, man, what brings you all the way up here? Are you looking to travel some places? Oh man, I've been dying to travel again. It's been like 2 days.
2 days since you traveled. All right,
Yeah.
We just came from the Menagerie Coast. We kind of traveled up and down, my whole group.
Oh, cool. I was thinking about heading there next.
Best luck. I think they closed the Wayun gates.
Oh man, who takes gates?
Well, yeah, that's how I feel about it. But I go where the wind blows.
Right,
time.
right.
But the wind took me in the direction of this party of folks that I'm.
Oh, dude, you're having a party?
Well,
Can I come?
It's not that kind of party.
Oh.
It's more like a party in the sense of like a small group of people.
It's cool. You don't have to justify it. I'm a stranger. You don't want me at your party. It's cool. I understand.
Stranger danger. Yeah,
it's cool, man. It's all right. Pipe?
What's that?
Pipe? He motions for his pipe. Do you want some?
Yeah, of course.
There you go, man. I don't want to be presumptuous. You know how this works?
What is this?
This is a smoking pipe with
just like a
smells like a ceremonious herb that you would have used back in the forest.
Yeah, I know all about this. Yeah, sure.
All right, man. Enjoy. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll partake in a little bit of that.
Yeah, go ahead. I hope you really enjoy it, man. Oh, that sunset is so beautiful.
Sure is. Have you ever heard of any place called the Versed Glade?
Versed Glade. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Versed. No, I've never heard of a place called that. However, like that's cool that you bring up history, man. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. It's a hobby. I got a
Yeah.
lot of hobbies.
Are you a historian?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I'm a
More like a
scribe.
really.
Yeah. He
Okay.
hands you over his journal, and it's just poetry through the entire thing. Some of it's decent, a lot of it sucks.
Of course, yeah. Super pretentious, I'm sure.
Oh, not at all. And nothing
Yeah.
refers in the first person. Like everything is about beauty, love, journeying, travel, helping.
Okay.
Like it's all very Bob Marley.
So okay, he's kind of a genuine dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
So you've never heard of any place like that or anything that term before?
Well, I've heard of a verse before, man. Yeah, that's cool.
What is that?
So like
Common's not my first language, so
oh yeah, that's fair. Well, that's not even common, man.
what
It's
is that?
yeah, that's old Dwindalian. Well, pre-Dwindalian actually. There used to be a civilization who lived here before the empire. And then, the empire did their thing and came to power and, it's best not to say this stuff in front of a guard cuz they get pretty upset.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I forget what the language is called, but Verst actually refers to a petrified um settlement.
Petrified, like turned to stone?
No, not necessarily. I mean, sometimes petrifying means that too. You're pretty smart, man.
Yeah.
But it could also mean like frozen over to stay like that, or decrepit if you're more into morbid shit. I'm gonna write a verse about Verst. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can rhyme with that for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Hurst. Oh, it's a little edgy.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hurst first?
First is good. I like that one. Yeah, that's good. You're
Worst?
good at this. Worst. Oh, that might be a little
Bratwurst?
negative. I don't. Oh, bratwurst is good. Yeah. Oh, I could go for some. You want to go get some food, man?
I gotta get back to my people before they walk off without me because they tend to wander.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I'll take a rain check on that. We'll get some.
Absolutely, man. Hey, the name's Benji. It's good to meet you.
Benji. My
Yeah.
name's Rez.
Good to meet you. He shakes your hand.
Fantastic.
He has pretty rough hands. He's someone who lives life. He doesn't just experience it. He's definitely someone who works. All right, man. You take care of yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll hop down.
Slow
Just
fall
jump out the
down.
window. Yeah. Just give him a weird experience watching a little tiny goblin just jump out a window.
Oh man, that's cool. Corvos and Jasper, what were the two of you doing while Fordrum is hammering away? Are you hanging out in the bar?
I would be for like the start of it, getting a drink to help calm the nerves I've had the last few days, and probably a meal, possibly a bratwurst. We don't know.
Well, you're in the Empire now.
That seems to
Brats
be
are
a
everywhere.
specialty.
Beer and pretzels.
God, of course the guy's name was Benji.
Yeah.
But then after about probably like 20, 30 minutes or so of, watching Fordrum do his thing in his element, I'd probably start to make my way towards the old homestead and try to hit up the family library of sorts and see, because I know that verse glade sounds familiar, and I couldn't remember it on my own, so maybe something in there might help.
Sure. When you get back to the family estate, nobody's there but servants and butlers. Your parents are always away at business doing something else.
Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised.
Yeah, your siblings, I mean, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Again, not terribly surprised.
But as you walk in the front door, the servants immediately act as if you've never left. Take your jacket, take your weapons, put them in the closet for you. Go and start making you
not
brats.
terribly surprised.
Yep. You make it upstairs into your father's study, or sorry, your mother's study. Your mother's the scholar.
Yeah.
Your father's just kind of like the face. He's the pretty one. And when you get in there, just, spin around in the chair a couple of times. Give me an investigation.
Alrighty. Alrighty, 21.
How long do you... Oh, wait. Disadvantage, remember?
Ah, son of a bitch.
Someone's a little tired. Someone wants to take a nappy nap.
You spin around in the chair and go, this fit... and you
Yeah,
just...
that works.
You conk out. You finally feel safe back at home.
Mom, Dad, I'm home. Oh, they're not here. Oh, well, that's about right.
Jasper, what are you doing?
Okay. So last time we were here,
Turn your volume
we
back
did-
down.
Oh no, did it go loud?
Yeah, it got really loud there.
Hold up. I didn't do anything. No.
Do. Can't hear you if you're talking, by the way.
There we go. Is that better?
A little bit, yeah. That was just almost deafening.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember last time I was here in Trostimold, I did a lot of researching. Like, I think it was like a month of researching. And he wants to go back to that place. I think it was at the library that they had here, or some.
There is a library here that you can go look at if you would like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the library.
Go ahead. You do have to pay a fee to get inside of the library, of course. The fee is 5 gold usually.
Okay.
And it's more of a donation. That's 5 gold that you give over.
Yeah. Help us collect more books and get more resources so we can get more stuff. Yeah.
Pay for the operations,
okay.
stuff like that. Yeah. So
Thanks
yeah.
to research the Verscalade and just kind of the surrounding mountains in general on either side of Trostimold, just kind of like, because we've been there a few times to these mountain ranges, we don't really even know what dangers lurk there really, or like anything about them. So you just kind of want to.
Are you gonna pay for somebody to assist you? They have scholars that you can be like, hey, fetch me books
I'm gonna
about
have
these.
them. I'm gonna get somebody to help me.
All right. What is that turnover? Usually 100 GP per +1.
I think so. Yeah.
So I'd say 100 GP to give you advantage on this quick roll.
Okay.
So you're down 105 gold now.
Yep. It's worth it to know what the hell we're doing.
Absolutely.
And
Corvus, you almost got so much information, man.
Okay. So what is it? It is investigation.
Investigation advantage.
Okay. Oh, all right. 17.
Not bad. As for a specific place, you don't come across any of that. However, as you are looking into this, you do receive a little bit of communication. A voice inside your head.
Oh boy, she's back.
Jasper, you usually don't strike me as the scholarly type. What is it you are looking for?
Well, that is why I hired a little bit of help, but Fordrum, our dwarven friend, apparently had another strange dream similar to some of the other people in our group. Seems I'm the only one that hasn't had that dream yet. Where he was sent to some strange astral place and he talked to some very knowledgeable man that said that all of the different planes of existence or worlds are a danger. I'm not quite sure what that means.
What
or
the
why.
hell are you babbling about?
No idea. But all we do know is that the man told him that the hilt we were searching for is in the Verscalade.
Really?
Yeah. Or it was on its way there from Port Soon.
It's on its
So-
way there.
Yes. And I mean, we could wait there at the Verscalade unless you know what that is.
You should not go to the Verscalade, Jasper.
Oh.
If it is not there, it is a dangerous place.
Oh.
Someplace that I would not be able to protect you at.
What? How does that work?
Well, I can still help you, but the help I am able and willing to give you is not enough to actually keep you safe there.
Ooh, that's not very good.
Correct. So I would advise you not to go there. At least, not yet. Instead, there's only 3 known routes into the Verse Glade. Go get me an atlas, please.
Okay, I'll talk to the man that I hired. Do you guys have an atlas?
He's
here
looking at you
hand,
strangely because you've been talking out loud. When it's only half a
he's been
conversation.
talking out loud.
Yeah, like he's like, yes, I'll go get you an atlas.
Thank you.
Good help is so hard to find.
Do you know where it is at least? I mean,
I
just
am
in
very
case I know
aware
where
where
the
it
danger
is.
lies.
I am aware where it is, and I will outline the area for you.
Good, good.
And show you the routes into the glade itself.
So, like, for the dangers of it, is it more like monstery kind of dangers or more obscure magical kind of dangers?
Both.
Oh, good, great. Okay.
Yes. So, the individual comes back and hands you the atlas.
Oh, thank you. And I'll open the atlas.
So, the Verse Glade is right here. It is inside of this mountain range, right at the, the eye of the Ashkeeper Peaks.
Got it. That big open area right there between the mountain range.
Yes. There are 2 routes into the Verse Glade, both of which from the water side. The Gahem Basin is how you would find your way in there. You see there's a stream of water that goes through there. Well, there's a offshoot little waterfall that takes you into the mountains themselves. I mean, it's miles of treacherous mountains full of beasts and horrors that, well, even Jorhas would be proud of. And that's before you make it to the glade itself, which is that entire open basin inside of that area.
It's massive.
Yes. Now, that is one of the easier routes inside of it. There is another one that you can get to, actually not far from where the 2 of us first met. Jasper, you're gray?
Yeah.
Shapes. Gray.
Oh, do you mean when I was back at the crypt and that image I saw of the people in this city that looked like it was like just under attack or something, and there was a strange creature?
Please do not interrupt me while I'm trying to speak with you. This is much more difficult than you believe.
Oh, yep. Oh, sorry.
So right where I put that dot?
Yep.
And that was her, by the way, not me. You're good.
Mhm.
Right there, if you travel into the mountainside, there's a few connectors inside of different crypts and areas that would lead to the Verse Glade. Again, though, you would have to travel a remarkable distance to be able to traverse that, and you would have to go back to that place where, well, you and I first met.
Oh, so it's through there.
Yeah.
Deeper.
Potentially.
Got it.
Now, there is a third route inside, though it is... I would be very surprised if they knew how to go there, in all honesty. Right
They?
down... Well, yes, the person who has the hilt. It's not moving on its own accord.
Of course, of course.
Right there, outside the Ashkeeper's Peaks, there is a passage that... Well, I wouldn't tell you to take to go there. I wouldn't expect you to come back alive.
Oh.
Yes. And that can be found, Why can't I highlight that? Oh, you can already see the name of the jungle. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, those are the ways on foot into the glade.
So if we were to use any of these at any point, which one would you suggest?
I would recommend you do not go there.
Well, of course, not now, obviously. I'll make sure that I tell them that we probably shouldn't go there. Then what of the hilt, then, if that is where it is going?
Well, you said it was on its way there.
I mean, yeah. We
I
could
would
wait
imagine maybe they can find their way. Well, it depends where they're leaving from. If they were all the way back in Port Zune, back when you were in Port Zune, then they may be heading there from the jungle side itself. If they left from Trustenwald, then they probably are already on their way up the glade now. I am concerned as to why they are bringing it there, though.
Oh. I mean, you know a lot about this place. Does the hilt have a connection to it? Was it made there, or I don't know.
Jasper, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you previously. If you wish to keep asking me questions, you have to prove that we are working together. Because as of now, this has been a one-sided relationship.
Fair enough.
Good. Now, construct some type of idiocentric idea as to how you came across all of this information, so your allies aren't worried about me being foreboding or something.
Yeah.
Good. And tell that scholar to look away from you. He looks like he's... Wait, are you speaking out loud?
He like looks around, looks at the scholar. Oh, hey, how's it going?
You have so much to learn. And then she goes silent again.
He just gives up the thumbs up to the scholar.
The scholar's very scared and standing at the opposite side of the table from you. Do you need anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Very good, sir.
He will slide him an extra 10 gold.
I appreciate
Thank you,
your
sir.
contributions to our library.
Mm-hmm. I hope it serves you all well. And he'll get up and leave.
Yep.
That's a thing.
So, roughly
Great.
an hour and a half into Forge Room smelting, Rez and Jasper come back. None of you know where Corvus is, though.
Oh, Corvus left too. Interesting. Well, I have some bad news. Turns out the first glade is a lot more dangerous than we originally anticipated.
Yeah.
By a lot. It seems like we're gonna have to try, if it's on its way there and it's not there yet, maybe we should try and find a way to like set up a way in one of its ways to get there, like one of the passageways, and just kind of hope that they go through that one and we can maybe stop them before they get there. But if they started somewhere closer, like Trostenwald, then they're probably already there or on their way in the mountain range itself.
So we're competing with somebody else in achieving.
Well,
this.
whoever has the hilt.
Okay.
And I'm still uncertain why they're bringing it there, but I did find 3 possible ways to get in, but I'm not sure which one is the most reliable anyway, so I feel like we should maybe not go there right now. It seems, based on what I've learned about it, very dangerous creatures, very dangerous, just strange magics, unstable magics in the area. Make it a very dangerous place that not many people can get to in the first place, let alone even know where it is. So
It sounds like it's worth the attempt to head it off at the pass.
yeah,
But
try to find one of the entranceways and maybe hope that that's the one they choose to get.
right, the problem is if from what you're saying is true, if it gets in there, then getting it from
Is
there will be
impossible.
harder.
Impossible. I don't think right now how powerful we are is not enough to just completely get through to the Versclade through the mountains and then be there for an extended period of time probably and still be alive.
Excuse me,
Bless you.
sorry.
It seems like we're gonna have to just try and cut them on. If we can't, then we'll have to maybe try and revisit it later when we feel more confident in our own abilities to not die.
I don't suppose any of us have scrying or anything. That probably wouldn't work anyway.
I don't think that would work.
Because you can't scry on an object.
Yeah, and based on this place's strange.
Huh, Nico doesn't
Location.
have scrying.
Yep. Oh wait, do any of us even have access to scrying?
It's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nico will have the option to take.
Yeah.
Whether
Bards.
he will, we don't know.
Bards can
Maybe
do
he
whatever
takes
they
Wall
want.
of Fire. Who knows? Just
Yeah. Bards can do whatever they want. Magical seed.
guys, look at this great new spell I have. It's kind of like concussions for other people. Reverse gravity. Just
Yeah. Mass concussion.
It's called winning at D&D.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, I think once again we're kind of a little bit in over our heads.
well, you
Yeah,
guys.
well- It's worth it to at least try and head them off.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
If we don't at least attempt that, even if we're wrong, then
Yeah. We have three chances. 1 out of 3. So
You
32%
could
chance.
also go and purchase a scroll that can do that. You all turn and look at that creepy guy with the spike over hair, kind of just like sitting close to you all.
Oh. A scroll of what?
Scry, you were just talking about it.
I guess.
Insight check?
Go for it.
Jasper's like, what the hell? Why is he talking to us? What happened? Is he our friend now? What's happened?
He
Who is this weirdo?
seems. I mean, he's definitely a weirdo. You would classify him as socially inept.
Okay.
He doesn't
Mhm.
possess that, like, skill of getting along with people.
Picking up on social cues.
Yeah, and he's just been listening to your conversation this whole time.
Got it.
However, he is twirling around a dagger that I believe you might think looks pretty cool since it has a dragon's hilt.
Nice dagger.
Thank you.
thank you.
Simultaneous. Oh no.
My dad actually has a shop here in town that
Oh,
he's
just-
setting up.
He used to sell scrolls.
Yes, he sells many magical trinkets.
Oh.
Back when he was in Phelan. He flips his hair, very exaggerated.
Oh, he was in Phelan. I'm assuming he's here because of the recent events.
The evacuation, yes.
Yes. That is unfortunate.
That's why I'm stuck coming to the cold and decrepit empire. I love it
Ah.
here.
I see.
Would you like me to speak to my father, see if he has one?
Sure.
Sure.
Follow
that'd be
me.
great.
They're also wearing a cape, and I can't express this enough. It's not a cloak, it's a cape. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
swirl it around as they start taking off into the streets.
Oh
my
no!
God.
It's happening! It's happening,
So many teenage vibes.
guys. We found Batman.
What angsty
No,
teen
he still has
Batman.
parents.
Oh boy.
That's the only thing that
Fordham's-
makes Batman Batman.
We're willing to
Fordham
give you a minute.
Is just stuck, trying not to say the words that are trying to get themselves out of his mouth. And he's just standing there, open mouth, like,
Nico will just follow after him silently, and Mav will shake his head and follow.
yeah, same.
Wait, this isn't how you get all of your information?
Hey, Fordrum, you made a friend.
Yeah.
As you follow after him, you kind of walk through town for a little bit until you get to that very expensive inn that Reggie paid for all of you to stay at, what feels like months ago, but actually, yeah, that was months ago. It was only months ago. All of you stayed here aside from Corvus. And again, you have no idea where Corvus is. Jasper will shoot, not Jasper, Nico will shoot off ascending Corvus, and in the middle of your sleeping state, you just go, where are you? He's sleeping, everyone. It just keeps...
Football practice.
Yay, scholarship.
I don't
But
want the
anyways.
crust.
Are we at grandma's yet?
I said no cross. Follow the strange spiked hair man.
You walk into the inn behind him. And once you all get in there, many of them recognize you, Jasper, because you were here for quite a long time. They kind of just like nod, and you see he's over towards one of the bookshelves, leaning against it and speaking to a very proper and noble looking man, who's just kind of seated in the chair, holding a book with his thumb marking the page closed, and then looks over at all of you. He does something that'll tell me a lot about many of you. He folds the corner of the page he's on and shuts the book down.
Ow!
And beckons you all over.
Ow, I actually got like a shiver in my spine, and I jerked my foot and I hit the edge of my bed.
Yes.
Ow. I hate it.
So you all walk over?
Yes.
Yes, now.
Reluctantly now.
Hello. My, son here expresses to me that all of you, are in the market for a spell scroll. Well, I do not have a permit to sell yet, here inside of Trustenwald, but I am working towards that. What scroll exactly? How many would you like?
We're looking for a scroll for scrying,
One.
and then maybe whatever else you might be inclined to sell.
Yes, we don't really care too much about the legalities right now. You seem like a nice man.
I am very nice, but I do care very much about the legalities of everything that happens, so I have to be careful. Regardless, if all you're asking for is a scroll, I can easily drop it out of my bag, and all of you easily drop a pouch of coins, and bygones are bygones.
Fair enough.
Please understand that a scroll such as that, I do have two, but given the circumstance we find ourselves in and the dire straits my family find themselves in after the recent events, the price may be a bit unfavorable for you.
Depends on how much you're selling it for.
800 gold each.
Oh.
It is a very powerful spell, and keep in mind, I am risking quite a bit.
That's understandable.
So,
Hmm.
All right, huddle up, group. Let's figure out if we're doing this. I call a meeting over there.
Points to a random empty bar.
A random area away from these two.
all
Yeah.
right.
So, do we trust the weird kid and his dad?
Do we have any other place that would possibly have what we're looking for? Do we even need this? I mean, assuming we might need this scrying to find out what direction would be best.
Hmm. Does anyone know how to read the spell scroll?
Nico looks at you. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Bards are capable of casting any spell, so.
That's fair.
He is literally the lore bard.
That's fair.
There's
Spells
also
just...
there's also
Oh no,
the
he's
sleeping guy.
whispers. Never mind. Yeah, sleeping guy could do it. Forgem could do it. He could do it. All
Gotcha.
3 are skill checks, but they can do it.
Well, I guess you could do it, Nico, then. But do we even know how the spell works, and if it even works all the time, or does it matter? On how
I have no idea.
Roll an Arcana check.
How specific you have to be? I feel like a spell that determines knowledge or sight probably would determine its success based on how much you give it.
Roll an Arcana check. I
Ooh.
mean, why would they sell something so expensive that wouldn't work? That's stupid.
I mean, that's true.
You're not quite sure.
Yeah,
The spell scroll is 5th level, so 15 would
very
have
rare
told you.
spell. Yeah, very rare spell. I've never seen
I feel like if I ever ask anything of the All-Father, he grants me what I ask to be seen.
it. Jasper's not sure in his mind about asking other beings for help at this point.
Like a divine intervention?
Well, I don't think he's on that level yet.
That's level 10. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
only
level
what,
10.
level 2, 3 cleric right now.
Wow, you guys are really good at in character.
Yep, loving it. I don't know, 800.
Pretty expensive, yeah.
Honestly, I think I have enough information on our own. I don't know if we need a scry on it or a thing.
It does seem pretty expensive and not the best use of money.
Yeah. It would
But
be
if
better
he
if we
has it
bought
on him, we
things.
trust him.
Yeah, it would just be better if we bought things to actually help us in general, to kind of help us find something.
Of course, if he has it on him, we just take it.
Just beat him down and
Just be like, hey, we gotta show you something real quick though, outside.
You ever play?
Have you ever seen the alley behind this place? It's amazing.
You ever play catch? You want to catch these hands?
The goblin in the Empire threatening someone. That goes over
Yeah,
well.
not a good idea.
Smart play.
What's that up there?
Maybe should we ask if he has anything else maybe that he could
Yeah,
offer us?
I was thinking maybe doing that.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how far apart the different paths are?
Ooh, they look pretty far.
Oh, okay.
He would have marked it on the map and shown you guys each of the places. Like, there's
roughly
an entrance here, which we've been before, and then there's this one.
roughly
there a
about
crossroads?
115 miles.
Is there a crossroads that would split to any of them or all of them?
Nope.
Hmm.
No, they're spread out around this mountain range. He marked it on the map before when we were back at the
Yeah.
bar. Yes, there's a waterfall entrance just around here to the north of the mountain range. There's the tomb area that we were in before, and then there's one just outside the Karaska jungle in the corner of Peaks. So
What makes this place so dangerous?
Honestly, it was just, from what I could tell, just a large smattering of very powerful monsters and other strange magical effects that are taking place there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be great. And that's just in the Versglade. I've heard outside of it as well, in the mountain range itself is also very dangerous.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard about the Karaska jungle being pretty dicey.
Yeah. And the Ashkeeper Peaks as well are not
Yeah.
the most pleasant. Unlike the other mountain range we were in on the other side of the Weird
Right.
Gorge. It's basically the opposite of the Oasis on that side.
Mhm.
So,
Well, ultimately it's your hilt, so I'm going to let you choose what we do, but I'll go to whichever path you'd like. Or if we want to go to different paths, I don't think that's a good idea. But we
Split the
could.
party and meet in
Yeah.
the middle.
no, I mean, if they came for Port Zune, I would assume they would probably go through the two places that are closer through the mountains, but I don't know if they know about the one through the jungle, because from what I could tell, that was very hard to find and seems very difficult to get to.
Okay.
And I don't know if they would even know if that one exists. So I'm betting it's probably the one nearer to Trostenwald or the water path.
And since
If they
other
were going to the one
rivers-
near Trostenwald, do you think they would potentially come through Trostenwald?
No, they probably would go straight there.
No resupply or anything?
No. But now, seeing that the gates are closing, I don't know if they'd be able to get through with that thing. And maybe they have other things as well that could be considered some sort of contraband.
What entities live around that glade? Like, is it part of the opposition to the Empire?
Well, the only interactions we've had in that mountain range so far was a strange cult to Despater of the Hells.
And who was it who they caught at the West Gate? Or the...
A Jorhassian spy. And that was the place that Reggie was first captured, that we had to save him from.
So if they've caught a spy there, is there a chance that spy could be the one transporting this? Or his group?
I don't know what a Jorhassian spy would be doing with the hilt sword.
Oh.
I mean, unless it's... Do you know if this person who is soliciting it would be Jurassian? Like, maybe we're just a second choice. Or other choice.
By himself? I don't know. I guess it could just be one person that is carrying it, not like an envoy or a trading group. Because if it's one person, that may be a lot more difficult to deal with than an actual whole group of people.
Okay.
And if it is a small group of people or just one person, they must be very powerful if they're able to just take this thing to the Verse Glade, at any time. So I think our best bet is to just pick one of those places. Based on our past experience with the place we were at before, it may be that one.
Yeah.
That one seems the most easy to get to, I think.
Yeah.
We just had to climb a small bit of a mountain, like a big hill, to
Okay.
get to it. So it was on the side of a mountain. Definitely didn't have to go too far into the mountains to get to that place already. And I don't know if that cult will be there anymore. I don't know if that was like their main place of operations. It seems like they kind of just took over an already existing crypt that was there. So they could be gone by now. We should obviously check and see first before we try to stake out there. But I think that's our best bet. Because if we were able to get through the Wuon gates, all of us together, I'm sure this one person or a few people could get through it.
Yeah.
So, and that's the closest route to the Verse Glade, and seems like probably one of the easiest. So, either way, it's a 1 in 3 chance. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's a 50-50 chance since the jungle path you said is almost impossible to reach.
It would be for most people, including us. Even I feel like it'd be very difficult to get to, even for us.
Okay, so let's pick one of the other two.
Yeah, I mean they're relatively close together. We could check the water location after, just in case. Just kind of swoop around the top part of the mountains and go back around
Sure.
Charter
to the
a
river.
boat,
Well,
go downstream.
I don't know if we need to get a boat.
Might be quicker if we're going to do that route.
Let's do the easy one.
Yeah.
So you're taking the one that's on land, not the Oostalak Lake?
Yeah, the place we were at before the crypt.
Yeah.
That we visited.
I imagine you remember the path.
Yeah,
It was a
remember where we were.
eventful day for you.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably the easier path, or because if they're going through the river, I mean, I doubt they sailed or anything like that.
Yeah, so apparently there's some sort of like strange like crossing pattern T section where the river actually like cuts into the mountains and there's a large waterfall there
Yeah,
that apparently has a passage beneath it or past it. So I think that's what that U in the water is there in the mountains. That's probably somewhere tucked in there.
yeah. Though they could avoid, it looks like they avoid all people by sailing that way.
Yes.
We're not attempting to go into the glade, right?
No.
Okay.
We're just staying outside of the places that are entrances to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And we've already been to one, which is the one we're going to try and stay at.
If we
The-
come from this side, are we at the top of the waterfall or at the bottom of the waterfall? The waterfall
Ooh.
probably falls toward the sea, right?
Yes.
So
Most
we'd be at
likely.
the top.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should have asked more questions at the gates, but
That might have been a bad call. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it, and I was like, maybe that's not something you ask around.
well,
Yeah,
I
they're
could ask
probably
still.
already-
Nico chimes in. I could.
No, that's even worse.
I think
It-
Nico said enough.
Yeah, don't do the whole speaking into people's brain thing. I don't think people take too kindly to that.
Corvo seemed to enjoy it.
Well, sure. I guess you can interpret this as enjoyment. Some people. The bubble popping out of his nose.
Hey, he's getting sleeps. He needs sleeps.
In an office chair in a study.
Hey, it's cozy, man.
It's a noble person's office chair.
Yeah, that's
By
his
sitting
mom's
right next
chair.
to a fire.
Yeah,
That shit's Tempur-Pedic.
yeah. It has that good lumbar support. Oh, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Ah.
Oh boy.
So yeah, while you're all having this conversation, Fordrum, you notice the creepy guy kind of just like standing over you.
what's up?
I just wanted to hang out.
Right on.
Cool, buddy.
It's the guy that like stands on the outside of your like circle of friends that's just there. He can't get into the circle, but he's just standing outside behind someone's shoulder.
Hey man, I was that guy. Come on.
I mean, I was that guy for some friend groups.
Certain circles, yeah.
Yeah, certain circles.
The nerds. I was like, I'm not nerdy enough yet.
I want to learn more nerd stuff so I can become closer.
And now here I am.
Yeah.
The king
Teach
of the
me your
nerd herd.
ways.
But yeah, he looks at all of you and goes, "So, you want to go travel into the mountains,
Well, close to the mountains.
and you don't need that scroll anymore?"
Might
No.
not need the scroll. Does your father have any other items he might be willing to part with
Yeah, lots,
for coin?
probably.
All right.
Why? What are you looking for?
Whatever,
Oof.
whatever he's interested in selling.
I get a small commission if I work for you.
Sure.
Good.
Oh.
Sure, bud. Let's see what your father's got first.
Right.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you bringing this over to him, though.
Yeah. Let's
Does
go
he happen to
upstairs.
work-
Oh, okay.
What are you saying, Fortrum?
Does he happen to work in raw metals?
No. And he like
Alright.
just runs up the stairs.
That got him. Let's get out of here.
Book it.
I thought you guys wanted to buy shit. Damn.
I'm actually
Get out.
curious about buying shit.
I actually have money again now.
Rez
More money.
knows he's a little awkward. He
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
He's a weirdo, but he's not harmful in any way, I imagine.
Nah.
He bought an unsharpened dagger because it looks cool. Like,
Yeah.
I think we're good.
come on, we've
He's
all
one of
been to the
those.
Renaissance Fair, people. Let's be honest here.
I have
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I have not,
Really?
but I want to go so
Oh,
bad.
dude, when the world's like not in a pandemic, go.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Go to
I'm
the
planning to do.
Renaissance Fair. Go to like a Frontier Historical Society
Oh, yeah.
Museum.
Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
cool. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wait,
Years
where
ago-
you're from, you actually don't have access to a really cool, not one that I know of, Ren Fair. You have to travel
No,
pretty far.
I mean, I was planning with a few other friends from another server. We were gonna go to the Los Angeles one.
yeah, that's a good one.
That's at some point.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
It's
they
all
live
right.
there.
I've
It
heard
used to be
really good
better.
things. Well, all of them did. Yeah, the PA Ren Fair is pretty fucking awesome. In all honesty, the New
Yeah.
Jersey one,
Yeah.
If you want to go to a great one, try to go to Northern Fair in California. It's a permanent site and it's amazing.
Northern Fair.
Southern California one is great, but the Northern Fair one is really great.
Fair enough. I lived in NorCal for a bit.
nice.
I never heard of it though.
The one between me here and Houston and Austin is pretty good too.
Never been to that
Good
one
to know.
either.
I've been to historic museums. Like I went to the Greenfield Museum in Michigan, which has like Thomas Edison's house and stuff, and the Henry Ford Museum.
Mhm.
That was cool. But that ain't Ren Fair.
That's what when
No.
y'all were talking about this Forge display. That's what I thought about was the historic
Yeah,
the Frontier
yeah.
museums I've been to. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I've definitely done basket
Yeah.
weaving in those places as a kid.
Yeah, I did a little bit of glass blowing. That was fun.
Make candle wax. Just
Yeah. Yeah, we made our own
Wax.
stamps.
Oh,
It was
dude, I
cool.
want to go do that again. That was so chill.
Old fashioned cider press.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those places.
Churning butter.
Yeah. Yeah. They had a Civil War reenactment going on. Ooh, it was great.
I'm from PA. Don't talk to me about those things. My entire city is slums and historical sites. There's nothing else in the
Yeah.
cheesesteaks. You know, like that's.
Sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
But anyways,
But
yeah.
that cheesesteak goes a long way.
Mm.
I haven't had one in so long. It's the one thing I'm really upset about with my lactose.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't. No, it.
Not the cheese.
I'd have to call out of games like the next day. I can't.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
But yeah,
Like
who's following him upstairs?
I'll follow him upstairs.
Yeah, I'll follow Rez.
I'm definitely not following him.
Definitely no interest.
So Fortune waits downstairs with Nico.
I might buy some slightly useful or completely useless magic trinkets.
He looks both directions,
Oh no.
nods at the door, opens it and closes it really quickly from the other side.
All right, MacGyver.
Did he close it in front of us, or did we follow him in?
Oh, you guys were several paces behind him. He ran first, so
Okay.
Does this place serve ale?
it certainly does
Yeah, I get a drink.
already.
I feel like now we're gonna be here for a bit.
5 copper.
Jesus.
So Rez and Jasper, you go over to the door, open it. It's locked.
I try to do like a fake secret knock.
He unlocks it, peeks out, lets the two of you in, and then quickly shuts it, locks it.
Promise.
All right. So, let me go get his bags. He goes over to the bed, pulls out a large briefcase, tosses it on top, goes over to the padlock, unlocks it. Rez, you notice he doesn't use a key, he uses lockpicks to unlock it. And he's actually
this is-
pretty good at it.
Nice.
Opens it up. Inside, there's just like a folded blanket. And then he takes out the folded blanket, and there's another folded blanket. He takes that out. And then there's a third folded blanket. He takes that out. Closes the trunk, and then unravels the blankets. And you see that these are actually portable holes.
Oh wow.
All 3 of them.
Interesting. 3 portable.
Little pocket dimensions with stuff in
His
them.
dad's a noble. Like, they got money.
Oh.
Now you know what
wow.
Corvus is doing back at home.
Just try
Gotcha.
and buy one of the holes because he doesn't even know what's in them.
I mean, yeah,
You forgot to say caw after you said that.
yeah.
The metagame bird is chirping. Caw, caw. So yeah, the two of you are in here with him, and he looks at you and goes, "You guys aren't cops, right?"
Do I look like a cop?
No.
I don't think the Empire hires goblins as cops.
Do they
that
not?
would be strange.
That's
No.
really close-minded of them.
I agree. Also,
I think you would make a very mediocre cop.
yeah, I'd be a terrible cop. Awful.
No, he's much too good to be a cop.
Oh, stop. Anyways,
Alrighty.
he starts taking random items and objects out of the bags. As he is doing so, you find that he has some potions, a couple of potuses, several spell scrolls. Excuse me. Outside of that, there's a masterwork sword, short sword, a masterwork shield, 2 augments. He has an eye patch that has an augment hole in it, which is really cool. They also have a belt with an augment slot in it. And 5 augments that he pulls out, all from varying quality and stones.
Tell me about these augments you got going on here.
Oh, you know what they are then. Good.
Oh yes, we have a few of our own.
Solid.
Groovy.
Yeah. They're augments.
Mm,
They put
Wow.
magic in items that can hold them.
yes, but it's probably best if we knew exactly what they were.
I
What
bet.
effects they gave.
Um,
Do you not know that?
he reaches into the portable hole, opens up a journal.
Yep, sounds about right.
He looks at you too, like he's sweating a little bit, like underneath his hairline. He's
Yeah,
he-
Jasper's
he's
just crossed his
trying-
arms and just staring at him,
He's trying to be helpful.
waiting for a response.
This is an azurit worth 250 gold.
Mhm.
This is obsidian worth 800 gold. This is a sapphire worth 4,000 gold.
Holy shit.
And these last 2 are lapises worth 1,000 gold each. I don't know what magic's in them. My father takes terrible notes, and he throws the book back into the bag of holding, or the portable hole, just tosses it. You want to buy them? Market price, market value.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell this?
No,
Not your dad's stuff, huh?
no, I'm not sure.
Hmm. Hmm. Are you sure? Are you sure it's worth market price then?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It has magic. It's worth more, but I'm charging you market price.
Yeah.
Is that what's really happening here?
Do an insight check.
Go for it. He really wants to be friends with you guys. He's trying the only way a rich awkward kid knows how,
Yep.
which is
He's
these
selling
are
me
cool
so far.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at my cool things. Please be my friend.
How much for the belt?
He opens up the journal. I'm supposed to sell it for 100 gold. 80.
80?
80.
I'll take the belt.
Beautiful. He hands you over the belt and kind of like looks over at you, Jasper, and then goes, "Oh, money, yeah." This is probably his first time selling.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you guys aren't one of the other groups that would fuck him over.
Yeah.
I got,
You do this. It doesn't seem like you do this often.
All the time.
Sure. Let's see. So what did he have? He had onyx, obsidian, lapis, azurite. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Most of them were very expensive.
Yes.
You said there's one slot in that belt?
The belt only had one slot, correct?
One slot, okay.
And the other one was the eye patch, right?
The eye patch that has a slot in it, yeah.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
actually kind of like that a lot. I want it.
You want to buy it?
Yeah. How much for that eye patch? That's an interesting one.
Well, because of 80 gold.
Sounds good to me.
Good. Takes 80 gold and quickly tosses it to you. And Corvus is, I mean, the shield.
Yeah.
Great, great. This is good. What else do we need?
You said that Azure,
Azurite?
and Azurite?
Right. Yeah.
Is it the Azurite or the agate? We have both.
The agate. I mean,
I think it's
Whichever
pronounced
one
agate.
was-
aglet.
Agate.
Oh,
Agate?
Yeah.
yes, quite.
Agate?
It's Marquesian.
Okay. How much was that? You said it was 200?
Given the fact I speak Marquesian, I don't know if that's true.
250.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Are you getting the agate or the Azurite?
would get
Whichever
the
was
agate.
250.
Get the agate.
There is an Azurite and an agate worth 250.
Which one should I get?
Do the agate.
Agate? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
All right. He looks at the notebook, gets it, hands it to you, takes the 250 gold.
So there's lapis for 1,000, two of them each, or 1,000 each, two of them.
Mhm.
He has an obsidian one,
Yep.
and
Worth
then
worth 400.
yeah, and then there's a sapphire one, right?
Sapphire worth 4,000.
Okay. I'll take the onyx one.
You want the onyx?
Hmm.
All right. He opens back up the book. 600 gold.
Pretty sure you said 400 earlier. Trying to swindle me now?
Oh, then you're talking about obsidian. Obsidian's 400. Onyx is 600.
Oh, sorry. Then
Yeah, obsidian is 400.
gotcha. Got it. Then yeah, onyx. I'll do the 600 one.
Very well.
Yep. Sounds about right.
He gives it to you, and he takes the time to count the coins. Wonderful.
Yep.
Is that everything?
60 platinum.
Don't show my father.
Oh, of course not. I will keep them hidden. He puts them in the bag of holding.
Good. He quickly shoves everything back onto the portable holes, folds them back up, puts them into the suitcase, and locks it.
I
Puts
will
it
give
underneath the
you
bed.
a tip though. Next time you try to do this, don't pull out the merchandise so they're all laid out on the table like that for somebody to instantly steal. Maybe keep them locked away first.
Cool.
Yeah. You can show it to them for a second, but always put it back and don't just leave them out when you're talking about the prices and whatnot.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's listening. He
Aw, we helped him.
Yeah, you guys are
We're
nice.
helping him.
You guys got some good shit though, like for cheap. Like
Oh yeah. Like
Some-
getting these at market price. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
That's a
I'm
steal.
tempted to buy one of the lapis ones.
Do you wanna?
Fuck, dude. I mean,
You said it was 1,000, right?
yeah.
He had one lapis for 250 and two lapises at 1,000 each.
250.
1,000 each?
Yeah.
Well, I've got about 2,000 gold.
Holy shit. That's more than
For
Jasper has,
logs.
and he's the person that's the richest, I think, in the group.
Not
Not anymore.
not anymore.
Oh,
he doesn't.
been
He's a
saving.
monk. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any money to spend on anything. I'll buy
Every-
one of the lapis ones. Screw it. I'll give him 100 platinum. I'll give him the 100 platinum I've got.
All right, you give him 100 platinum. I'm sorry to do this to you, but roll a d3.
A D3.
Yeah, he doesn't know which one is which.
Oh yes, he doesn't know which of the lapis is the 250 and the other 250.
And you're not
Okay.
proficient in jewelers or anything like
Nope.
that, so yeah, one is bad.
My Urchinasi heritage doesn't help you with this, bud.
How do I roll that?
/r space d3.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
I'm only proficient in sandcastles.
okay.
Oh,
All right,
good.
you got lucky. But to be fair, you don't know this was
Yeah.
happening. If you would have tried to buy the 250 one, I would have had you roll the same.
That would have been great.
He doesn't know.
Yeah,
This isn't his business.
obviously.
Yeah. He takes the gold, then hands you the thing, looks at you, Jasper, and just metal.
Yes, quite. He'll do the same thing.
Right.
just
Man,
Yeah. Look
I've
at
only
that.
got 1,100 gold now. Sheesh.
Wow,
but
what a
look at your
shame.
fancy new belt, man.
I know my belt, my agate.
It
and
is a
my
beautiful
lapis.
black sash belt that has an augment. It's slot in it.
I have an eye patch with a slot.
Yeah, you do.
Oh god. And an onyx. This looks such an onyx. Let's go.
Black eye patch.
All right.
Just
Yeah.
tell me that's not metal. And the eye patch itself is actually just a gaping hole that fits over your eye. That when you put the gem in there, will just be the gem on an eye
It'll
patch.
basically just be a giant gem for
Yeah.
an eye.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you
That's
go.
actually dope, and I
You
love
go
it.
back downstairs, Fordrum. You're on your second ale already.
Uh-huh. Are you guys wearing this stuff?
No,
or are you
no,
just-
I have it in the bag of holding.
All right.
I've got the belt on for sure.
Oh no.
It's bigger than you, Rez.
As
It'll
we're walking
resize when
down-
it's magic, but right now it's like
Okay,
it-
then I put
yeah.
it in my bag.
You're wearing
Yeah.
it's a sash over your body. Like just,
Rez, I
Yeah.
don't think we should be wearing
4
this.
loops around him.
Yeah.
It's like the champion. It's like the WWE Championship belt.
Well, it is a cloth sash, so you can wrap it around you multiple times.
Okay.
Starts at his waist and goes all the way down to his hips. Yeah.
Hey, look, guys, it's a kilt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a body wrap.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's got
You-
a girdle.
you all have successfully found one of my Easter egg salespeople in Trustin Wall.
Nice.
I'll
Wow.
say you all go over to the inn you agreed to go to, and Corvos, when you wake up, you go back to that inn, just because your allies are there, and for some reason you dreamt about Nico.
Not again.
But anyways, you all make your way back over to the same inns. Eventually, wake up in the morning to see each other standing around, hanging out, looking all cool.
We need to get moving.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's get going.
Alrighty.
Hustle.
Should we buy horses and hustle, or are we gonna just march?
I mean, it's up to you. I don't know
Corvus
where we're
still
gonna put
has
the
no
horses.
idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I don't know where we're gonna put the horses once they're there.
Hey, Rez, what's that on your waist?
It's my nice new belt I bought.
Mm-hmm.
You bought a belt from the kid?
What?
Yeah. Bought it pretty
Do you
cheap.
have anything else?
Oh yes, he had some other things. I bought some stuff as well, actually.
What kid?
Huh. Do you need it modified? Like, should we fix
what
that? It looks.
Oh, no, his belt looks great. I don't know what you're talking
Is
about.
everyone ignoring Corvus? Like,
Yep.
okay. I was making sure you guys could hear him.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
I can
cool,
hear
cool,
him. I
cool.
can
That's
hear
fine.
him.
Honestly, I didn't hear him. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
didn't hear him.
You're a little quiet, Corvus.
Oh, am I?
A little bit.
Let me see if I can't fix that for you.
Yeah, I barely hear you.
Well, now that you're here, Corvus, you find anything interesting?
No. I did not.
I see. Were you getting some of your clothes from your room to bring with you? Packing up?
You look well rested.
You do. You did just take a nap? That's good.
I might have taken a nap.
I mean, you seem pretty exhausted once we got here, so that makes sense. Gotta get your sleep.
What spells does Nico know?
Probably not the ones we want.
So, what's this about? What's this about a belt and a kid and selling? What?
Oh, phew. Well, we
bought a
Met
bunch of
this-
stuff from a nerd.
we met this kid at the
Oh.
tavern, and he led us back to his father, who apparently sells magical goods. And he decided to take us up to his special room where his dad keeps the special magic things, and he sold it to us directly.
This sounds sketchy as all get out. Like even sketchier than it was.
Not our problem anymore.
Would you mind taking me to see this kid in case he has anything I might?
Sure, yeah, I guess.
What all did he have?
No, I feel like we should just leave him be at this point. I think he's probably already being berated by his father.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did you guys rip him
yeah.
off?
We paid him what he asked us for, but
Huh.
he probably ripped his own dad off.
Yeah, he definitely did. He gave us 2 things that have augment slots that he gave us for 80 gold.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, some of the other ones that we have on us right now, like weapons and armor and other things, they were a little bit more than that. By a lot.
I mean, I have a fair amount of
but
money.
we-
I could
we-
probably pay full price for something.
Yes, but that's not the problem here. We know we could pay for it. It's just,
The dad was going to charge a lot more money.
yeah, and I'm sure he's probably going back and checking his stuff right now. We probably shouldn't get involved any more than we already do. Don't worry, we'll find some more at some point, I'm sure.
Augment slots aren't a big deal. We could add them to practically everything.
Well, you can. We cannot.
Oh.
We can certainly use them, but
There's also the matter of having the augments to fill those slots.
yes, and someone to put them in.
Yeah, we need to go to somewhere that has those gems.
Where would that be?
Jasper, last night did you want to imbue your item with your augment?
Can I do that?
Yeah, you're able to put it in. You just can't
Oh, got
craft
it.
them.
Got it.
It just
got
takes
got
a 3rd level spell slot.
to put it in. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
And an
I
hour.
I will put the $600 onyx augment into the eye patch, so it's just a big old black stone.
Okay. You have the 600 onyx, which can create any magic altering modifiers of
Yep.
up to uncommon rarity. So go ahead and roll me a d20.
All
Would
right.
you have been able to retroactively do that for me as well?
Yeah, it's only a 3rd level. Yeah, I have 3 3rd levels. That's totally fine. I'll do it for you.
Cool.
Which one do you want to put in your belt?
That's a good question.
The
I don't
1,000
know what that
gold
would
one.
be.
The lapis one or the
Because I've got one augment
gate.
slot for my spear and one
agate.
augment slot for my belt.
All right,
Hmm.
so it can create any magic altering modifiers.
I don't know if the lapis would help you too much, but the agate definitely will.
For the spear.
No, for your belt.
Oh, okay. Well,
It'd be
yeah.
rad if 4 was like
I'll-
counters.
Yeah, I'll put the agate in the belt.
Yeah, cool.
Non-weapon +1 to saves.
Nice. For the agate?
For the onyx.
Oh.
So it increases your spell save DC by 1, and it cannot go into weapons.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah. So it's not like the okay, fair enough.
yeah, it's only
No
The
attack
one thing.
modifier, just DC.
Yep. You rolled on the low end. But still, hey, that's not bad.
I mean, my DC's getting real high now.
Yeah. That's
It's
the point
at
of this.
17. Oh my god.
And Rez, which one are you putting in?
I guess the agate for the belt. And then
The agate is 250.
Yep.
And the agate can create any simple modifiers for AC enhancements.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
that's-
And then you're doing the 1,000 lapis in your what?
In my spear?
Your spear has an open slot?
It has one open slot because I got the one for my boots and then the one for my spear.
Okay. Can create any attack modifiers for wands or focuses. It
Yeah,
only
that's not
affects
really
wands
useful
and
for you.
focuses.
Yeah, it's not for you, bud. That's for Magic Boy.
Yeah.
Dropped $1,000 on a thing that he can't use.
I mean, you can put it in your shit, but
You don't
doesn't-
have magic.
We'll set that aside to multi-class into druid or something.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could. You could.
I mean, what does it specifically say? Because you do have things. Can create any attack modifiers. Yeah, it's only attack modifiers.
For spell focuses.
For
and
spells
magic.
focus.
Yeah, which means you have the possibility of rolling something that can actually save or increase your spell save DC, which does affect your stunning strike.
Oh.
So let's do the lapis first. Roll your d20. 1,000. So we're at rare table.
That would actually help for my stunning strike.
Mhm.
I can use it for that.
Wait, you're open hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would also work on all of the effects you get for open hand.
Yeah.
For their
Oh,
saves.
sweet.
So go ahead and roll me a d20.
Your monk save.
You want me to roll a d20?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I'm not actually putting it in there, I don't think.
No, but I mean, it's your
Do it.
augment. You roll.
Yeah, you choose
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
All right.
13's not bad.
Honestly, spell save DC is probably the best one for me.
Um, 13 is above the par for the uncommon table, which means
Rare.
Uncommon greater.
yeah, you can still roll on the uncommon greater because you have limiting effects that you can feasibly get with this gem.
Gotcha.
But they're on the lower end. You rolled above 10, so you're on a good spectrum. However, what you crafted is spells you cast and your save DC gain +1. Specifically spells.
Red. Well, we know what we know what it does now.
Your save DC will still go up by 1.
Cool. No, that's
But the attack rolls won't really do anything.
Not at all, yeah.
Yeah, but for like,
Your stunning strike and things like that, that goes up by 1.
yeah, perfect. That's any little bit will help.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
totally. Trust me, once your stunning strike is a DC 20, oof. Just
Damn. We should totally swap because then I can give you my DC one, which is just DC, and then I can get that one, which gives me DC and spell attack.
if you want to do that today, that'll be another 2 third-level spell slots, Jasper.
Damn, we'd have to wait till tomorrow night. I'll
Or
actually
you,
tell them once
or
we
you could
figure out what
ask
they are.
Jasper once you attune to it, you know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
what I'm saying. Like once we figure out what it is, I can be like, oh wait, that's better for me. And if you choose to take mine, it'll be the same thing for you anyway.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. So
Nico will look at you, Raz, and go, "How much are you charging him?"
Charging?
Well, yours is worth a lot more.
Mm.
he basically wants you to make me pay you.
Nah, don't worry about that. I don't care about that.
All right.
I
I
also
will.
just
I
found-
will if you want me to. I will.
Yeah,
I'll do
Corvus,
it.
what were you
It's
saying?
worth it.
I also just found something fairly interesting. In the party loot, there's a unclaimed lightning resistance augment.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so now that I have this very keen half plate, thank you again, Fordrum, that might be a good fit.
Do it. Take it.
Well, I don't have a third level spell slot. I was hoping you could help me with that.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, if we take some time in the city, we can.
Yeah.
Nico
we
will
get
do it
everything
for
sorted.
you. It's 1 third
Yeah.
level spell slot done.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right, so Corvus, put that in for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm removing his spell slot. It's a new day, so boop on that. Rez, be sure to label in your armor which one you specifically have. It's the one that Jasper had. Jasper, remember to label specifically what you have as well. Rez, yours is an Onyx 600. Jasper,
No, that's fine. Well, yeah, we're switching them anyway, so.
right, but for who has what, that's what matters. because
Gotcha.
you still have the augment, which means if you're not happy with what's in it, you could re-roll. Just get another beast.
Ew.
Yeah,
Got
that's why it matters that you label these. So
Got
the
it.
one you have is the Lapis 1000. Be sure to label that. And the one you have, you're gonna label as well, whatever it is in the party loot, Corvus.
Yep.
Cool. Rez, want to roll your other one?
Yeah.
Cool. Which is it
The
again?
agate.
The agate.
agate.
Only
250.
AC enhancements.
Yeah, 250.
So, what'd you get?
13.
You're really
Wow.
consistent with that.
Yeah. Lucky 13.
And with that AC, baby.
Actually, this one is quality +1 AC and saves.
Ooh, +1 AC and saves.
So all
nice.
of your saving throws go up by 1, and your AC goes up by 1 while you
Oh, so
have
it's like
that
a
augment.
protection. Ring of protection.
That is
Perfect.
exactly what it is.
Cool. A belt of protection. Yes.
That's the point of this
beautiful.
system. You get random
It's
shit.
beautiful.
You
I
have
love it so
eyesight of
much.
fuck you spells. Like,
Yeah, it's good stuff. Eye patch of no.
So that increases my armor class by 1.
And your
Yep.
saves.
and
And
your
my
saves.
saves.
All
Yeah,
of your
if you go to the
saving
little
throws.
cog, you can just go to global saving throw modifier and
Mm-hmm.
then just +1 in there.
Beautiful.
And that is all of them.
All right. So you
One
guys
more
have all
question while I'm looking in the party loot.
that. Sure.
Did anyone ever claim the boots with the +1 to saves?
Nope.
If it's in the party loot, then nobody has.
Nope.
Well,
Go for it. We bought stuff without you
Be
even
sure,
knowing. And
be
That's
sure
fair.
you're attuned to it, though. You can
Yeah,
only
that's
be
fair.
attuned to 3 augment items at a time, unless you're an artificer.
sword, armor, boots.
So Rez,
Okay,
you're done. You're attuned to your 3 items.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boots,
Perfect.
spear, belt.
My armor class is 22.
So yeah, if we take some time, just so we switch because I need to make sure we.
Yeah, we can say you guys did all this last night. Keep in
Yeah,
mind,
we
you do
did,
have 4th level spell slots too, Jasper.
I do not. I'm multi-class.
Oh,
remember.
that's right.
I wish.
Keep
I
in
would've
mind, you
if I
do have
did.
a Nico too, Jasper.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I would have asked him.
Corvos, one day you'll get 3rd level spell slots.
One day.
Yeah, one day. In about a year.
One day.
But anyways,
One day,
are you
multiple
guys
years
buying
later.
horses?
Our horses have a do they have a higher movement speed than 45?
Oh, yes.
War horses.
Okay.
And riding horses have 60.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Right.
Cool.
both of them.
We don't need more horses.
Do you need riding horses?
Probably.
Let's just get a horse and a cart.
Yeah, it's actually probably better.
That would be slower than on
We're going
foot.
up a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
We need
horses.
riding horses to go up a mountain.
Luckily, you guys are at the phase of money where a horse is 60 gold
Oh, what?
with all
I
the
guess
fixings.
Come
all the
on,
fixings.
dog.
All right.
And in
fine.
all honesty, since some of the party members are smaller, you could double up on horses, no problem.
Rez, you can ride with me.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Do some Cavalia stuff on the back of a horse.
I'll
I
subtract
weigh as
the.
much as
I'll subtract.
anybody
the-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mav's pretty light.
I already subtracted the 60 for mine, so don't worry about it.
I'll subtract 60 from Nico because I feel like Nico would own a horse if anybody,
That's fair.
and he'll team up with Jasper since Nico's pretty small and you're pretty big. You're by
Yeah.
far the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So Fordrum, I guess you're riding with.
I bought a horse.
All right, you're buying your own horse.
Not to beat, but I could. Yeah, I mean, I got shields and I got axes and I got.
Why not get a
hammers.
horse?
Like,
Yeah.
All right,
with all
fine.
the crap I've got.
Then Mav will get a horse as well. You all have everything you need. You have your destination. You have your route. And we will do all of this hopefully next week when we have more players with us. So, thank you all for playing with us. Hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you all for hanging out with us as well. And we'll see you again next time. See you around.